I am Kharll Calasang from Bachelor of Science, Information and Technology, second year. We are presenting your project here. It's called Philippine Housing, and our data set is all about having. We are article here about HP housing, and we divided into two main sections. The first one is labeled as the missing field, which this part is important because sometimes in our data set there are empty or missing values. This can cause problems in our analysis or even errors during processing. So what we do here is filling those values in a smart way. Firstly, the floor area. If there are missing values, we fill them using median, that column. We use the median instead of the average because the median is not affected by extreme values or outliers. It also gives a more balanced placement. We do the same thing here for the land area column. Then for the location column, which is not a number but text, we replace the missing values with a string called unknown here, unknown. This way, we're still keeping the data, but also making it clear that we don't originally have the value of its data. And so here, on the second section is labeled converting the numeric value safely. Here, this one makes sure that the values in the bedrooms and bathrooms columns are actually numeric types. Sometimes when we load data, numbers might be stored as text or may contain invalid characters. To fix that, we put pd.to_numeric. What this function does is to tries to convert everything in that column to become a proper number, but if it finds something that it can't convert, like a word or symbol, it turns it into none, which means not a number. This is also called by having controlled by the parameter called errors coerce. Then for the bedroom, we also added downcast equals integer here, which tries to store the numbers in a more memory efficient way, like using smaller size integers possible. For bathrooms, we didn't downcast because possibly it can have decimal values like 1.5 or 2.5, so we decided to keep it as a float. Of course. So overall, the next part is already explained by Mr. Elumba, and for our summary, Miss Alisanko will do her part for that one.
Summary of key findings, sir, kay based sa results na nakuha namo after cleaning and analyzing our PH housing dataset, kay una diha kay tagtan-aw namo ang number of properties based sa floor area niya na ay 60 houses with less than 100 square meters and 40 houses with more than 100 square meters. Bodi pasabot sa amo a dataset kay kasagaran sa mga bayay kay gikan sa small to medium size. Quite common siya, especially in residential subdivision and urban areas diri sa Philippines. Kaduha diha, sir, kay pag-compute ang descriptive statistic for the land area using Numpy. Ang average land area niya came out to 97.39 square meters ug ang median land area niya was 88 square meters. Ang katunga sa property ng median kay naay gamay, tapos ang katunga po niya naay dako. Tapos ang standard deviation niya was 58.91 square meters. So naay noticeable variation when it comes to land sizes, sir. Kay some of the properties are from very small while others are especially sa mga high-end na areas kay dako siya kaysa average. Ug ang ikatulo, adto to filter namo diha ang properties based sa floor area niya, tapos we confirm that larger houses from 100 square meters and up were fewer in number, pero ang interesting diha kay kung mga bigger houses are usually priced higher and often malocate siya in a exclusive or suburban areas where ang property niya are typically have bigger cuts of land. And ang ikaupat diha kay we group the data based sa location niya og tag-calculate ang average, ang total og ang count of land areas. Sa diha, we notice sa mga location like sa Subic, sa Cainta, sa San Valley, and Ayala Alabang na ay higher land area niya na average kumpara sa mga lain lugar. Like for example sa Ayala, Alabang og ang Muntinlupa, ang average land area niya sa listing niabot siya ng 987 square meter na way above ra siya sa average size ng dataset. Tapos ikalima, other thing na diha namo na observe kay Daway some location na daoy 1 or 2 na listing pero sa land areas sa Jonah Properties kay dako. Tapos diha namo nakita na sa number of listing niya in other some places is limited ra siya sir, kay ang available na properties are mostly large and premium in terms of the lot size. And ikaunom, kay by checking the group data, we also noticed na that some areas in highly urbanized cities like sa Makati na ay fewer properties with large land areas sir, kay kasagaran sa mga gamay na property compare sa tong nabagtan in provincial areas or exclusive subdivision. Typical siya na trend na for the bigger lots are usually located siya sa outside of congested city centers. And lastly, through our cleaning process, we noticed that a lot of entries had missing values in some columns, like sa floor area, bedroom o sa bathroom, na diha na ako na realize na importante ang data cleaning kay before doing analysis kay dry mga missing values toho na makaapekto sa computation if di siya ma-handle pagtarong. So in our summary sir, our project showed us na smaller houses are still most common in the market, tapos bigger lots exist pero fewer lang, and the property sizes kay greatly depend man siya sa location to location. On some areas nag-specialize po siya in high-end and big lot properties, tapos ang iban mostly kuan siya compact residential units. Tapos it also gave us a better understanding on how to handle missing data, pag-organize ng mga large dataset, and pag-summarize ng information gamit ang mga Python tools and Pandas.
Because of the two, we're able to compute specific data using Numpy and analyzing a large dataset using Pandas. Because in this way, we're able to identify and locate each data that we are. Because both of these can have functions and methods that can work together. So NumPy can improve our data analysis with Pandas because it will make our dataset more effective on locating and analyzing and computing data that we are planning to clean, gather, and fill up the missing. Thank you.